I see your tears have dried quickly, my friend. You cry for pity, but feast from betrayal. How many hearts have you broken and how many more do you plan to break? This is a real story. The Tale of Crocodile Tears. Please like and subscribe, turn your notification bell to get notified of our new stories. Long ago, in a peaceful village near a wide river, there lived a man whose tears could melt a heart. But behind those tears was a heart full of lies. His name was Abika. Every morning, he sat near the market square, crying. His face dirty, his clothes torn. One of the villagers said, "Oh, poor Abika. He must be hungry again." Another villager said, "Didn't we just feed him yesterday?" Abika had a story for every stranger. One day he said he lost his parents to a fire. The next, he claimed to be cursed by a jealous uncle. And every time, someone helped. Villagers offer him food, coins, and clothes. Abika nods sadly, sniffles, and bows in thanks. But once their backs were turned, his sorrow vanished. He smiled. He feasted. He sold their kindness at the nearby market. As time passed, Abika's lies grew bolder and bigger. He borrowed tools and never returned them. Took loans and vanished. Promised to help, but never showed up. One of the farmers said, "He promised to help me plant my yams. I gave him my hoe and seeds. He never came back." A widow said, "He said he was homeless. I let him sleep in my hut, and he stole my late husband's items." Still, some felt sorry for him. He cried so convincingly, they couldn't believe he meant harm. This kept going on and on until one hot afternoon, a traveler named Kuma arrived in the village. He was calm, quiet, and wise beyond his years. Kuma enters the marketplace, sees Abika crying under his usual tree. He asked Abika, "Brother, what troubles you?" Abika said, "Everything. I have no home, no food, no family." Kuma listened carefully. Then he said, "Come. I have a job and a bed for you. I am building a shelter on the edge of the village. Help me, and I'll share my food." On hearing this, Abika wipes his tears, smiles, and follows eagerly. They walked to the edge of the village. There, a small wooden house stood half-finished. Kuma said to him, "We will build the roof together. Then, we'll eat." Kuma begins working. Abika pretends to be working as well, then sneaks off into the house, finds Kuma's belongings, money, dried meat, jewelry. Kuma was deeply concentrated on the work he was doing and wasn't looking. Abika grabbed everything he could and ran. He ran deep into the woods. He was laughing as he ran through the forest with stolen goods, thinking he had won again. Little did he know that Kuma had seen many of his kind before. He had tied a long thread of woven grass to the pouch. Kuma gently follows the thread through the woods, all the way to Abika, who is sitting beside a fire, roasting meat, pockets full. He silently went close and stood behind Abika and said calmly, "I see your tears have dried quickly, my friend." Abika freezes in shock. "You cry for pity, but feast from betrayal. How many hearts have you broken?" Kuma furiously asked him. Abika stammered. He tried to run. But the villagers, led by Kuma, were already there. It was too late for him. One of the village elders said, "Your lies nearly cost us our kindness. You fed on sympathy. But now, you must work to repay your debt." Abika was made to serve the village for a season, fetching water, planting crops, building huts. No one trusted him again. But slowly, his ways began to change. Abika learned the hard way that tears may bring food, but not peace, and that lies may open hands, but close hearts. And so, the tale of the crocodile's tears lives on, not about animals, but about us, the people who shed crocodile tears, and those who choose to believe them.